Okay, we're rocking and rolling. We have coffee. All right, we're gonna get this thing up and running in a minute. Again, we're doing YouTube, and we are reposting the contents on YouTube every day. And there's a transcript. I didn't realize that. You can go into the transcript section on YouTube, and you can see anywhere that you want to see. If you want to see watch talk, I mean, it's really pretty cool. Because I was talking about the Tridor yesterday, if you guys remember. Good morning, Hunter. Morning, George. The only thing that's disappointing is you can't do you can't see the comments, which I thought was fun. Matt, good morning. So sorry guys. We're gonna get better at this as time goes on. I kind of like this. I like being able to. Dirk, good morning. I like being able to to post this, but we're gonna go an hour or 45 minutes. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to see the doctor today, actually, for my shoulder. This was the earliest appointment. The MRI place says, "Oh, the doctor's gonna contact you." I didn't hear from them for 2-3 days. Then I called them Friday. They're like, "Oh, you have to make an appointment." I'm like, really? I'm sitting over here like a slot machine with one arm. Mark, good morning. So this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I mean, we got about 1,600 views overnight, which is I mean, it's kind of mediocre, but it's actually kind of pathetic. But we'll see. Did we watch the interview last night? I was out, and I saw some of it on TV, and it was interesting. The guy had a sense of entitlement. I'll tell you that. Guy walks in like, sitting there like this. It's like, bro, you got my money, son. You got my money. I can imagine how much of my tax dollars went that way. I don't know. That's for another. No, he wasn't wrong. I don't think he was wrong at all. Oh, you got to see it, Matt. Ben, good morning. Yeah, $350 billion, and a lot of it came from me and you and all of us watching here. So it's like, dude, don't come up in here, with an attitude. That's terrible. I feel like FDR with the fireside chat over here. I need a fireplace going in the background. It's kind of funny. But any event, back to beeswax. We are answering questions somewhat. We are positioning people toward, posting flags. It's like, you guys, you don't like it here? Go back. That's how I feel. It's like, I think we spent enough money over there in 4 years. I think we spent enough money. It's like, now they got to recoup. We need some of our money back. Everybody's like, oh my God, you have to be over the people. Okay. Oh, super corrupt. But that's like everywhere. We're corrupt too. We're all corrupt. Yeah, it's crazy. Just crazy stuff. So in any event, how's everybody doing? We are here. We are working hard, getting things together. I'm not a fan of anybody, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of myself. I'm a fan of my people who sit here and post every day and, contribute and answer questions. That's why we're here. We like to sit here and be friends. So it's 7:00. Good morning. This is how we start. And it's it's a shame that I can't get these comments in on the actual feed. Oh man, that would be cool if we could do that. Does this go wide? Can I do a wide? I saw this where I could shoot wide. Don't be upset with me. Start a poll, start a Q&A. No, that's not it. There's some thing that I can do. No. I don't know. I really don't know anything about this. I'm just giving it a shot. But we do this, okay, for the people on YouTube that are coming in here new, we do this every morning. We've been doing it for a couple of years now. And it's 7 a.m. and it's usually on TikTok. But I was doing Instagram also, but I'm kind of pissed off at Meta because they will not, you know, eliminate all of these counterfeit accounts. And I mean, not for anything. I mean, it's really sad. You know, I get legal letters that I have to answer that, I had nothing to do with. They're like, well, we sent money to John Buckley. I'm like, no, it's not this John Buckley. You sent money to some Yahoo in the Midwest who claimed that they were, Mike. Yes, you were Mike, who claimed that they were working with John Buckley, and you believe them. But I still have to have an attorney answer because you can't just let these things go. It's like they send it to my old address. They send it to my old business addresses. It's ridiculous. Jordan went live last night. Did it work out good? Was it good, Richard? Yeah. The WAP app is where it's happening. That's where everything is going to be going down. Yeah, you got the comment saying contact me on I am not on Telegram. I do not participate in Telegram anymore. I eliminated all of my Telegram accounts except for Watch Flippers. That's the only account that I am still on. Outstanding. Outstanding. How do I prepare before I go live? I just come on. I just come on. This is what I do. You got to join the group, guys, because sooner or later, Facebook is going to be done. All of this is going to be done. How do you start selling watches? Join the group. That's the bottom line. Join the WAP group. The link is in my bio. You click on it. You got to keep updating it because the developers are working very hard on all these different features that we have. AB, I know, is traveling right now, but we will be getting it up and running. It will be getting up and running soon. The group itself is moving pretty well. You got a message from McCorsky. Yeah, we don't do that. You know that. How many watches a month does one need to sell? You don't need to sell anything a month. Just join the group and talk. New character unlocked. Yeah, we'll get some new characters. We always do. Clipper, good morning. What was it? There was something interesting that went on yesterday. I can't recall. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of folks. I mean, gold has been creeping up. Now it's creeping back down, and we're kind of careful. Didn't work. You got to go into vucom.com. The link didn't work again. Unbelievable. You got to update your WAP app. If the link didn't work, keep trying. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Go on Instagram and check. I don't know why it doesn't work. You got to keep updating your phone. There's always a reason. There's always a reason. 704. Instagram always works. Insta always works. I need another phone with Instagram going over here. That's going to come. All right, at 7:05, we're going to do our watch of the day. Yeah, this is something to keep the kids engaged. Our watch of the day we are going to show, and this is a good one. You guys are going to love this one. This is the one I've been wearing for the last week or two. It's actually kind of neat. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's wait until the clock clicks over to 7:05, and then we will talk about it. So get ready. Gucci tie of the day. Yeah, that's coming. 7:05 watch time. There you go, Dirk. It's 7:05. Thank you, Dirk. This is the watch that I've been wearing for the last few days. It looks like a baby Le Mans. It looks like it, but it's not. It's actually 16520. See, it doesn't have the case back. It's actually a regular 116520. New buckle, obviously. I don't like the old buckle. I'm not an old buckle fan. With the new buckle, blue lume. But this is an aftermarket bezel and dial. And I picked this up 2 weeks ago. And for some reason, I don't know, I just kind of liked it. It's just a cool look, and I'm not into looks and I'm not into, all that crazy stuff. But I mean, when you're talking about watches, I mean, you wear this thing. I mean, it looks like $1,000,000 on your wrist. I mean, I will say, the Le Mans is really super expensive. The baby Le Mans, which is like maybe 50, 60 grand, is probably a nice watch to wear. This is stainless steel. This is a regular 116520, a later one from like 2015, I think. It's got a card and a hang tag and all that stuff, but dial and bezel were changed out. So that's our watch of the day that we're wearing here. Do you want me to put it on? Does it keep in time? It keeps perfect time. I mean, I will say everybody always kind of like shits on Rolex for whatever. I mean, they just shit on it, but Rolex keep perfect time when you wear them, you know? Yeah, I'm always a Daytona guy. For my everyday, I always wear Daytona. That's my thing. The original dial and bezel was steel, and I got to look on the card. I think it was a black dial, steel bezel. So, I mean, it is what it is. This one is 23 and a half balloons. It's actually a pretty nice AM dial. Sometimes they're crap. Sometimes they're better. 23 and a half balloons. I mean, it looks like $1,000,000. I mean, people stop me in the store. They're like, oh, shit, is that the Le Mans? I'm like, no, I'm too poor. I'm just a poor old man eating stewed tomatoes out of a can. Right, Bobby Macchia? I know Bob's listening. 23.5 shipped wherever you are. If you're local, there's a little bit of room, not much, just a tiny bit. But if you got to come in and you got to pay with a check or something like that. Shannon, good morning. You have a question. I dropped my Seiko 5 and it stopped working. Yeah, your mainspring probably popped. And prunes. There you go. I'm a legend in the scene in every aspect. Allow me to question my least liked model in the current catalog. I'm not crazy about the Yachtmaster 1. I'm just not. It's a good watch. The ones that come out, the Yachtmaster 2 in yellow gold is always one of my favorites. Rocco, good morning, Rocco Firework. It's good. Yachtmaster 1 I'm not crazy about, especially the two-tone and the gold one on the rubber strap. I don't like those. Hot dog cart. Moses has a video where his landlord evicted him from his booth. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. Who the hell knows? That's old news, though. That's why he took the store. They didn't like that he had a lot of people there, and I get it. You know, we had that same problem over at 36 West. That's why we left. And we left. I will never go in 36 West again. Danny and Seth are like, kind of not upset with me, but you know, they're like, why don't you come in? I was like, no, because if I go in there, I'm going to tell somebody off. I don't have that kind of control when it comes to somebody acting the fool. You know, it's terrible. That's why he got the news, because the landlord threw him out too many credits. Yeah, well, obviously, you know, but he had a lot of people. He had like a velvet rope over there. I mean, listen, you know, that's his game. I mean, he puts the fans in the seats. He certainly does. You got to give it to him. This is what he does. And you know what? That's good, man. I give him a lot of credit. He built it from nothing. You know, he built it from nothing. Absolutely built it from nothing. Spent $3 million now. Me, it went up. It was $2 million the other day. All right. So a watch influencer? Which influencer? Who's an influencer? I'm an influencer. They're characters. Which influencer, D-Stack? You can say it here. We're all friends. It's going to be reposted. They don't know who you are for saying it. I'll say it. Which one? Your question? I don't see your question, brother. We got 2 different platforms that we're working on over here answering questions, so you got to be patient. Come on, D-Stack. Don't hold me. Don't hold my feet to the fire. I want to know. Which influencer? And then I'll give you an answer if you give me the person. If you say it. I'm waiting. Reem? No, that's not. Reem wouldn't say that. Come on, D-Stack. D-Stack, you're disappointing me. You disappoint me, my friend. Ben? Ben could talk about us? Oh, please. Oh, please. Give me a break. Come on. What does Ben know about running a real watch business? Ben's a guy who speaks on camera and talks about other people's watches. Okay, he'll worry about Jennifer Aniston. He'll worry about this one and that one, and then he'll get paid by G-Shock or something to pump their fucking, their stuff. Here's my take on any of these people, and there's nothing against. I mean, listen, God bless him. I mean, I'm glad he's making some money. Okay, and I do like Ben. He's a nice guy, and you have to understand these people are getting paid by the watch companies. And can I tell you something? They're not getting paid enough as far as I'm concerned. They should be getting paid way more because the watch companies just whore them out. It's crazy. It's like they're giving them so much play in a really good demographic and they're not paying them shit. They're paying them nothing, comparatively speaking. I know what they're getting paid. Okay. We don't do that. You're not going to pay me to talk about, Rolex or G-Shock or this or that. Okay. That's not what I do. All right. I come straight from, my experience. How much do they pay them? Ask men. Ask them. It's not nearly enough. It's not nearly what they're worth a lot more. I always said that. I remember Dime Piece. You guys know Bryn, right? Bryn did a great job. Okay. Really like cultivating this page. And, she goes on press trips and this and this and that. They're not paying her enough. She needs she is worth way more money because she brings she brings a female perspective to this that's really unique. I mean, I think it is. I mean, it's not like she's this, knowledgeable person. Okay. She's really not. But I mean, she's got a good audience and, she deserves a lot more money from these companies. They put you on a plane, they buy you a burger, they give you a hotel room and everybody's like jumping up and down. It's like, they're worth way more money than that. That's why they don't call on me because they know I'll be like, yeah, right. You can't afford me. No, there are many women in the industry, Junkyard OG. There are many women in the industry. It's just the real players are very low key. They're very low key. The real women players in this industry. Serious, serious players that have been around for years. Serious, serious players. It's the truth. It's the truth. No, I'm not talking about sales teams and stuff like that. I'm talking about, the people that go out there and, hype for these brands. I mean, a lot of these people, a lot of these influencers are doing influencers. A lot of these talking heads are doing it. Okay. You can't be an influencer if you're bought and paid for. Okay. You guys got to understand that. If Casio is paying you to hype a watch on your page, you're not an influencer. You're a salesperson, which is fine with me. I don't care. All right. It's all good. Make your money, people. Just make your money. Old Watch Lady has some cool, she's very cool. Old Watch Lady. I don't know her personally, but she's over in the UK, I think. Oh, Georgia Mondani. I know the Mondani family since God left Chicago. I actually posted a picture of me and Guido today on Instagram at Georgia's wedding. Listen, we go way back. I mean, Georgia, she had a really strong page early on. And then she kind of lost traction, but they went into a different direction. They did a different direction. And I think that her page is very knowledgeable. I mean, very, it's a good page to watch if you're looking for that kind of content. I mean, I always loved Georgia and Daniel. They're my friends for years. I was at their wedding. I don't know if they pay them per video. They pay them for press trips. I know that. I know Mike probably goes on these things. It's like, this is my thing. It's like, look, if you're going to be an influencer, okay, you can't be bought and paid for. You have to be objective. There's a level of objectivity that comes with saying, hey, I like, there's my shoulder. I like this watch. I don't like this watch. Okay. I have no ties that bind me. I run my own family, Senator. Okay. Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me what to say. I like Rolex. I like Tag Heuer. If Tag Heuer paid me to say that, it would kind of be sullied, believe it or not. I wouldn't really be saying it like that. I'd do a commercial for them or something. But, they don't want people like me. I'm too old for that kind of influencer. They want that young, new money that's coming in. If you make money by product placement, that's exactly what an influencer, okay, that's exactly what a salesperson is, okay? Well, you could call it that, but in the real world, okay, where I come from, that's not just a random opinion of something. That's a paid opinion, okay? Maybe in your world that's okay. In my world, it's like, okay, they're paying you to say that this watch is good. So it's not really objective. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Listen, I got nothing against those guys. I happen to really like Ben. I think Ben's a really nice guy. Did you ever meet Ben in person? He's like 7 feet tall. He's a nice guy, really nice guy. And I really I don't watch any of these people. Believe it, I don't even watch my own page. Ben's page is actually a pretty good page. I mean, he really built it from nothing. He built it from nothing. I mean, Moses built his from nothing too. The rest of them, we did a lot of videos with a lot of them in the beginning and they got some traction, but it was the right place in the right time. Everybody got this big bump and you know what? They ran with it. So you can't, you really can't knock any of these folks. You just can't. The new platform is going to be really it's going to be herding cats. Herding cats. I watch TikTok all the time, but I watch DPZ. I watch what's her name? Olivia Tannenbaum, whatever it is, the chef. I watch Anthony, the sandwich kid from DeFonte's. Who else do I watch? I don't watch content. That's the last thing in the world I want to watch. Oh my God, please. Beat me with a bag of oranges if I have to sit down and watch somebody go, well, look at this. The free sprung balance on this Jaeger LaCultra is far superior to the Rolex 1570. Get the fuck out of here. That nonsense. These people sit there like this with a friggin' magnifying glass looking at watches. It's like, give me a break. Oh, what do I think of Nico? I don't really watch Nico. I think he's a nice guy. I think I spoke with him once. He was with Christian and they were like 3 sheets to the wind in Switzerland. Christian from Theo and Harris, who's my buddy. And Christian FaceTimes me and who's he with? Nico. And Nico's like, hey, Buckley. I'm like, what's up, buddy? He's a nice guy. He's nice. Listen, he's got a shtick, okay? That's his shtick. He's like, rah, 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 rah. It's like, he's not a bad guy. A lot of these guys, if you didn't know them, if you believe some of the shtick that they do, it's like, they're all pretty cool people. Do I feel like I could still learn something? Yeah, I could learn that I should have stayed in school. That's what I learned. I should have stayed in school. No, the old bank location is done. I think they rented it out. I saw like a sign over it that it's going to be like a construction company. Either that or they're knocking it down. It's a great piece of property. Moshe blocked you? Why? Yeah, he blocked us too. I don't know. I have no beef with Moshe. Moshe's always been my friend, and I don't let social media beefs get in between me and people that I've known for 100 years. I don't let that happen. Yeah, the bank location, the township wouldn't allow us to, with extreme prejudice, I might add, with extreme prejudice, and it was not worth the fight. So we took the other place in Marlboro. We're very happy there. It's a great space. Depending on how this new venture is going to go, I might take the space next door or the other place on the corner. I got to see. We're ready to push. We're pushing forward. Yeah, there's going to be a fashion opportunity coming. I promise you there is. Oh, Manalapan screwed us. Manalapan's a bunch of fucking pussies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They certainly are. Watch them when it gets flagged. But I'm sorry. That board of whatever the hell they were, the resident board. I mean, what a bunch of idiots. Just idiots. My wife, Johnny Black was over my house the other night and he was explaining to my wife, because he was in the room, he was like, they already made their mind up. It's like, why don't you just tell me? Minority-owned businesses? No, not even that. Not even that. They don't want any businesses. They want low-income housing, assisted living, and they want to just screw people around, which is what they did with us. But you know what? We are above and beyond their scrutiny. We are in Marlboro, New Jersey. So we'll see. Next case, Junkyard OG. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. YouTube Shorts. Yeah, YouTube Shorts we do. Why don't I invest in Section 8? Because I'm too old for that shit. Gil used to do Section 8 like 20 years ago. And Gil was always like, oh, you should do it. I'm like, no, thanks. It's a lot of hassles. A lot of hassles, man. We don't do that. Thoughts on Luxury Bazaar? I know Rome in 25 years. He's my friend. One of the inspirational people in this industry, believe it or not, started from nothing and built that thing into a behemoth. So you can never, never talk bad about Roman around me. Nobody's talking bad about him, but Roman's my friend for a long time. Good people. And solid guy. A little, he likes the camera. He's like me. We both like the camera. We're getting older. Well, Roman's younger than me. But our kids, well, his son was younger than my son. And James was in the sneaker world for a while. Like, we did sneakers for years. And we did all the shows, big shows. And his son was getting into it as my son was getting out of it. So, it's cool. Roman and I don't do a lot of business, but we know each other. If he needs something, I could do anything. What is the watch business like during a recession? It's the best thing on earth. Oh, it's great. I love the watch business during a recession. I get to buy up everything. Are there a lot of watch sales? I don't sit here and live and die by watch sales. I've heard of Happy Jewelers. I have. I can't remember who the principal is there, but I have heard of them. Guys, you got to be really careful, with whom you're doing business with online. You got to make sure that it's really who you think it is. You feel me? Do I still go? I'm at 40. I was on 47th Street twice this week. I'm there all the time. I have a store, but the 5167 is taken off Paddock's catalog right before Watches and Wonders. Wow, you must be a real watch guy. Sorry, Jaden. I don't know. That made my head hurt. Why did James phase out of sneakers? Because he's smart. He's phasing back in, believe it or not. He is phasing back in. Thank you, Hermes Batista. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he's phasing back in. He's probably going to be, he and Tyler are going to be the face of this new project that we're working on. I look much younger than my years. Thank you. Taking a trip to near, where's a good place to check out quality used watches? Go to Yasha, 44 West 47th, booth 22, I think, right in the middle in the main exchange. Yasha's there. Tell him I sent you. What are Bruce Wayne's going for? I don't know. I sell them for $19,500. If I buy them for $18,500, I'm lucky. They're not worth it. Stay away. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I wish you a great day too, brother. Do I ever procure a watch for a famous celebrity? Many, many times. I do not do it publicly. And I will not ship first unless I have done considerable business with them or their team. I don't send watches out just to get a picture with, Floyd or this one or that one. That's not me. That's not what I do. Sorry. Sorry. Am I more of a 226610? I'm more of a GMT guy. I'm a GMT guy. Always. I've always been a GMT guy. I'm not a sub guy. Unless it's vintage. Jamie bought my favorite vintage sub just recently. 5512. It's one of my favorites. I got a really nice 5513. I posted a picture. I can't believe nobody bought this yet. But I haven't really pushed it. Which GMT is my favorite? Probably the 16710 is always one of my favorites. Will I go to Watches and Wonders? I would sooner be beat over the head with bags of cantaloupes than get on a plane, fly to Switzerland, have to pay for a $75 cheeseburger and a $2,000 a night hotel room with a bunch of watch momos to sit there and look at watches that I cannot purchase right then and there. Sorry, not for me. I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be seen at Watches and Wonders. Hell no. It's pretty detailed, right, Shannon? And that's exactly what it is. It's like you got to get on a flight to Geneva, right? Is it Geneva or where is it? I don't know, wherever the hell it is. You got to get on a plane for 8-9 hours. Then you got to get off the plane and get a hotel room for $2,000 a night. Then you've got to sit there and pay for, $80 cheeseburger. It's like, for what? I want to go someplace and be like, okay, I'll take this one, and this one. And they say yes. Yeah, we have watches and wonders every day at my place. 16233 Kanjahar, I got to see it. Somebody showed me one the other day that wasn't right. There's a lot of funny ones out there. You guys got to be careful. 16710 could be anything you want it to be. Gary, good morning. 726, 726. I love the transcript piece with YouTube, I got to say. Just takes a long time to load. You're working on an Omega Seamaster 300. Good for you. Thoughts on Chopard? I like Chopard for a lady. The Melia is a decent watch for a man. You can get one for like $2,000. It's, I don't know. Oh, thank you, brother. You like watches? God love you. God love you, brother. Invicta? Absolutely. Invicta's a good brand. If you don't want to go out and spend tens of thousands of dollars and you want a nice, big, bulky watch to wear, if that's your thing, then it's great. Let's talk watches. Do we have to? I like to talk anything but watches. Talking watches makes my head hurt. How to supply chain issues? There aren't any. There aren't any. I don't have supply chain issues. There is no cheap starter Rolex. Massive hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm always up. I'm up at 5 in the morning doing my work. I start very early. I just sold a James Cameron, I think. It was pre-owned. I think I sold it somewhere around 12 grand. Going to Switzerland in June. Try buying a watch. I don't know if that floats your boat. I would go there and have some, whatever it is that they eat over there. $80 cheeseburgers. You're better off going over the mountains into northern Italy. Should Rolex decrease? I don't know. That's way too much information for me. ADs are calling everyone with crappy watches. I actually got to go see my AD today. I forgot. I have to go see them. Maybe they'll get me a watch. We don't need to talk about Zelensky. You know what? I leave that to the political sites. I don't have the time in my life to worry about things that I have no real, control over. And I certainly have no control over that. No, that is a sign. That's a sign. I can't reach it, but it's what do you call it? It's a display sign from Gibson. It's a display sign from Gibson. It was funny. It was hilarious. No, Cat just thought he can come in. I mean, just sense of entitlement. I think he got his ass handed to him, and rightfully so. It's like you come in here hat in hand again. You got the wrong. That's like someone coming to me looking for a donation. It's like, seriously? What are my margins? Between 5 and 12% across the board. Skål to my friends in Sweden. You're coming under the Knickerbocker flag. You guys grabbed a table? Good for you. I'll put you next to Carl Cohen. I'll put you guys next to Carl Cohen. Well, I don't think we have much space left, guys. You're from AC? Nice. Joe Buckley scammed your father? Bummer. No, I didn't. My wife got me that many years ago from Pottery Barn. It's my birth year. It's a birth year painting. 1964. I'm guessing that you picked the 16710. Yeah, I like the older ones. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Greatest place in the world to be raised in. It's like the shop next door asking for help with security from the... Is Moses a millionaire? That's what he's telling everybody? God. You never tell people your net worth. Never tell people. I'm 100-aire. I have $100 in my pocket. Downtown Brooklyn. I grew up on Henry Street. Carl will take most of your money. Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out, Benny boy. Oh, God. Your package is stuck in FedEx. I got to go pick it up. What the hell was that? I would have sent you a label next time. That stupid IFS. Now I got to go pick that stupid thing up. I'm not going to be able to get it till next week. DeFonte's is great. He was doing videos with Watch King yesterday. That's a bunch. Anthony DeFonte. Oh, my God. Yeah, he's trying real hard. Not Moshe, Anthony. Oh, my God. Why doesn't he just stay in his lane and do sandwiches? They make the best sandwiches going. It's the truth. And they've been there since I was a kid. We used to go to play ball down by Red Hook and go to the Red Hook pool in the summer. I don't know if it's still open, but yeah, DeFonte's is legendary. Legendary place. I'm Italian, yes. Yeah. Dante said it. Always listen to Dante. Oh, I'm the favorite guy on YouTube. I'm glad. Thank you, brother. Keep watching our stuff, guys. You got to keep watching. You must keep watching. Early 2000s, 116520, 42nd Street pricing, 17, 18 for a good one. Would I buy a house in Brooklyn? I just sold houses in Brooklyn. I'm done with Brooklyn. Too bougie. You want to start a retail business? Would I be able to? You could source anything you want. Are you going to be able to make money with it? Montreal, yeah. Do you guys take any other currency other than you as Canadian guys already garbage? I don't know. I like to keep things real easy. No time for Brooklyn. Damn, Ben. Damn, not me and you, baby. Damn, baby. Okay, see, I'm still wearing my watch. Still wearing it. Don't ask me why. My family is not from Tuscany, no. How do I know if pre-owned watches have been altered? Sometimes you don't. That's why you got to know who you're buying them from. How much margin can I make on them? I don't know. That I don't know. You know your customers, not me. I know how much I make on stuff. Buckley is Irish, yes. My father is German-Irish. My mother is Italian. Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. Oh, my father made me Italian meatloaf. I got to go pick it up today. Do you ever have Italian meatloaf? It's veal, beef, and pork. And it's red sauce and like peas and potatoes. Oh, it's the best. I haven't had it in so long. Why do you ask if other wholesalers prefer check or wire? I like checks. Pork and veal, yeah, definitely. Veal, beef, and pork. Yeah, it's like regular meatloaf, and then you put the red sauce, light red sauce with peas and potatoes. It's so good. And mutts, no mutts. Mm-mm. No mutts. Not even grated cheese. Polenta, nah. Not a polenta guy. I ate pasta last night. It was pretty good. How is it possible to have a consultation? I don't do consultations. I'm too expensive. No peas and potatoes in the meatloaf. They're in the sauce. No, I like checks from people I know or people I trust. I take your check. You drop a bad check on me, you go to jail. That's how it works in New Jersey. That's why I don't mind checks. I steal bread from the store. Yes, I do. I'm not a polenta guy. Not my cup of tea. Always get an invoice, obviously. I don't know what's cheap. Things that are cheap, you got to be careful. As far as starting an online watch business, would I recommend shipping via FedEx overseas? I like FedEx. My father is still making meatloaf. Oh, yeah. My father makes meatloaf. My father cooks. He's 84. Oh, he makes it like killer. No Parmesan on that. You got to keep it straight. Maybe a little salt. 80s gold president. I have one for $14.5 with a card, with a service card and a factory diamond dial. Is it truly bad to wear a watch 24/7? Is it best to let the movement take a break every now and then? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Trump and Zelensky, they didn't buy a watch from me yesterday, so I don't really give a shit. In England, checks can be canceled even if funds. Yeah, here too. But you do that, you get in jail. You can go to jail in New Jersey. Ramadan, no. I'm wishing everybody, all of our Muslim brothers, a happy Ramadan. It is Ramadan, right? Do I do business with Moses? I haven't in a while, but I would. If Moses needs something, I send him anything he wants. Every one of those guys over there. I've known them all for a long time. Moses a lot less because he's kind of new, but Moshe, Yasha, I know them for years. They need anything from me, they got it. I always said that. People always like to, kick up on drama and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes, there's, ticky-tack, nonsense that goes on between dealers, but over and above anything else, if they needed something from me, I'd send it to them. Of course I would. Yellow Gold Le Mans, white tag, 300. Mustard only, absolutely. How do brand new watches wind up for sale? Sometimes they don't have the papers. Ask Jamie. Jamie just sent me a watch. He forgot to put the papers in. He didn't even realize that he had them. I was like, Jamie. I was like this. I was like triggered. Oh, that's this one. This will be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. 2019 Hulk. I have no idea. Contact James. Do I miss the vibe and energy? Not really. Not really. The vibe and energy is me. Okay, I have my own vibe and energy. You have a chance to buy one for $1.50? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I think you're just capping. I think that's cap. I don't know of any $1.50 Le Mans, real ones, right ones that you can actually buy, unless it's got, you know, no mother, no father or something like that. You know about no mother, no father? Yeah. No mother, no father technically is no box and papers, but in the business it means stolen watch. No mother, no father. Serious about sourcing watches? Yeah, I don't. You got to talk to my son. You got to talk to my son. 50 to 60,000 in business would be talk to my son. That's his wheelhouse. James Buckley. You're in your third year. I've been on a wait list since 1996. You want to buy a watch? Buy from us. Ever have problems with banks because of money going in and out? Yes. Did I ever deal with timepiece gentlemen? No. I'm the one who called him out. Everybody else wanted to do videos with him. I called him out. Go back. I have the video. Yeah, it's on. Where are you? Just go into Instagram, James Buckley, Buxkley, James Buckley. You'll see him. He's attached to me. Naked is no mother, no father, but no mother, no father is a 47th Street thing. FP Jordan, not particularly. Not my cup of tea. Beautiful watches, beautifully made. I don't know. It's like Miele. That's like much better than Miele, actually. I mean, if you give me FP Jordan or Miele, I take FP Jordan. FP Jordan is the real deal. Oh, you got it, Munib. You got it, brother. Or hit me up on Instagram and just ask for James. I'll give you his WhatsApp and stuff like that. He'll source it for you, but you know it's got to be prepaid, and you got to be able to get it out of the country. And you know, I don't know where you're going with this, but you gotta talk to him. You got to talk to him. Wow, we got more people on YouTube than this. Yeah. Millie is, I don't know, not my cup of tea. Never have been, never will be. The Narden Freak, I don't know. Overpriced, I don't know. It's a good watch. You had it all wrong, Mike. You got it all wrong. Is that what you're saying, Hooded Beast? We are in Marlboro, New Jersey, 184 Route 9. We are not open all the time, so make sure we're there before you come. Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you, brother. I'm a fan of you guys, believe me. I'm a fan of all of you people that come on here every day. Moses personal watch collection. Wow. 1,090,000. Okay. That's an interesting number. Okay. I don't have a watch collection. I'm too poor. What up, Jordo? You enjoy watching me. I know, Steve. I enjoy having you here. Wouldn't be the same without you, brother. Not be the same. My website? I don't have a website. I don't do websites. You're working? What kind of shit is that, Jordan? Shannon's a big fan too. How much growth did you see in your business after you started? I've been doing online content for a long time. I inherited my dad's 1803 receipt from 1972. Any bracelets, links to, do I keep it in the 70s? I don't know what that means. Have you been committed to something this long? Yeah, you're committed, hot dog. Moses said sales plummeted. You know what? It's difficult being in your own store if you don't have that real. See, we have an online business, okay? My business is 99% online. Even when I was, even when I was on 47th Street, and I was on 47th Street for almost 20 years, okay? I always did online business. I only did wholesale business. Now that we're doing kind of like retail to wholesale to the public, retail to only our people, I noticed that, we get a lot of people coming in, but I don't want looky-loos. I don't want that. I don't leave my door open. I don't leave watches in the showcases. Let it look like a cell phone store. That's fine with me. I have a totally different mindset. Do I ever sell on eBay? I don't anymore. I have an account on eBay since 1998. Still the same account, Tuscanyrose. It's been there for a long time. There's a good picture of me on it, though, from like 2008, wearing like an Ed Hardy shirt. Oh, solid. Solid, bro. Oh, my watch collection is worth less than millions of cents. Trust me. Is a painted dial hard to stop for all? I don't know what that means. Hard to spot? No. Easy to find. Bobby. Why don't I go live on Instagram? Because I don't appreciate Meta allowing scammers to use my picture, my name. Why did I get a blue check? What's the... I'm afraid of Omega with refinished stuff. Yeah, the Oxblood, do I still have it? I think I sold it. My favorite of the Buckley dials is always the blue Buckley. That's the best one. Farrar update, Google him. Tanker Santos? Santos. Yeah, but TikTok, I give TikTok a pass because they're not an American company. Okay, Meta is an American company. Okay, and they do not protect us at all. I saw some guy, I forget who it was. I think it was Hudson Watch, who's a friend of mine. He posted, somebody had their account spammed and they're spamming other people. And he was like, yeah, you've arrived. It's like, yeah, you've arrived until you start getting legal letters from people who sent money to a scammer and they come after you. And then you have to respond. I couldn't find it. I was going to post the letter that I got. Terrible. Dozens of Buckley pages on Tuscanyrose. I know, it's terrible. And I have a blue check and people are too unaware. I don't want to say stupid, but too unaware. Are vintage watches a hassle to maintain? Not at all. You want a black onyx day date? Yeah, everything's expensive. That's good. 116-200. Yeah, I do. I have blue Jubilee Blue Roman. I have $1,000 for the dial. What's the best way to authenticate a 1680? I don't know. You got to look at it. You got to know what you're looking at. Next case. We have way more coins in Europe than you do, though. Okay. I don't know what that means, but thank you for that comment. Next case. Not sure how much a dial costs. I told you. No, I'm not Elliot Gould. Trust me. What's the deal with people using GMTs as a saving? I don't know what that means either. What's the serial number for that series? There's a million. There's a lot of different serial numbers. 1.9 till 5.0. Next case. Next case. Come on, you people. Let's get it. Have you ever met anyone on your level when it comes to knowledge? Oh, definitely. A lot of people know as much or more than me. Best bang for the buck, under 20 grand. Get yourself an older Daytona. Still got that white and gold dial I showed. I don't know. What else besides the meatloaf does he make? Oh, he's going to make me corned beef over on St. Patty's Day. Definitely. He does corned beef. I'm a king? Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. 744. Do I have any chickens? No. Johnny Black has them. Yeah, corned beef. My father makes it good. Corned beef with cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Oh, it's like God tier. Sound of freshness, baby. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get my meatloaf. Our Super Jubilee is worth buying. I don't know. Nah, this isn't for sandwiches. You don't do sandwiches with this one, brother. Chef Lou. What up? Oh, no, I'm going to be there Monday. I got to see little Eddie, actually. I actually have to see him. You want a 79 sub? We don't do birth year stuff. Fried bologna is good shit. Tyler's probably up. Tyler works. You guys, I don't know. You guys listen to, are too open to believing comments on TikTok and stuff. Onions with the corned beef? No. No onions. Ever been Ireland? Unfortunately, no. The Bookleys. Watch buyers group okay to do a service? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Next case. So I have my orthopedic appointment at 10 o'clock today. Let's see what the guy's going to say. I got to bring my disc. Let's see what they're going to tell me. If he tells me physical therapy, I'm not going to be thrilled. The Bookleys of Cork. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Big appreciate you guys. Or Green Sky Dwellers, I don't know, 25 grand. I had one offered to me. I didn't buy it. I think I have a new one. I might have a brand new one. You got to talk to James Buckley. I don't deal with the sourcing and the retail end of this. James Buckley does, guys. So anything that, you know, I'm hoping that my doctor says that it's a surgical fix. That's what I'm hoping, that he could either scope it or just get in there and tighten it up. Because I'm not into physical therapy. I'm not going to, go see. I don't have the time to go 3 days a week to go dick around with somebody. Sorry. Stainless Daytona, always. How do you get your watches checked out? I don't know. Yeah, I'm already bionic. Thank you. Please pray for it. Yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. If you pray for me, I do appreciate it. I think it works. I think it helps. Oh, we're going to have a cool watch. Chiropractors, I don't think this is a chiropractic problem. I have the best chiropractor. The best. Jamie Boaz, back on track in Morganville. The best. The most innovative and knowledgeable chiropractor I've ever had. You had labrum, you had to do PT. I don't mind doing it after the fact. He has multiple investors. You know what happens when you have a lot of investors? You get diluted really quickly. You get diluted quickly. And they move on to the next thing. I'm not big on investors. Not me. I'm the investor. Tyler's the investor. James is the investor. Hey, Montreal, my favorite city in the Northeast that's not in the US. Beautiful city. 7:48. 12 minutes, guys, and we're out. 12 minutes. Yeah, I know. I don't have time for that shit. Fix it. Can I get you a meeting? You can get it yourself. Swiss Made Corp. Tell him I sent you. Just don't waste his time. I've been to Italy, yes, numerous times. Have you ever been to Long Island? Yes. I used to work on Long Island. Next case, next case. Come on, guys, 12 minutes. Let's wrap this thing up. I don't know about that. You know what happens, though? When you take on investors, it's like you're working for somebody, okay? It's great. You have plenty of money. And, but everybody's got an expectation. Sooner or later, you're going to want a return. I used to work over in Ronkonkoma, Bobby, over at Phoenix House. I'm a great negotiator. Listen, I try. What's up with Josh's bracelets? Who? Which Josh? How much for the clock? Not for sale. Guess I'm at some people stockpile semi-old Jimmy and T's. I mean, listen, Josky. Oh, yeah, Josky bracelets are from Mexico. Those are good. The big Ronk. I used to live right there, right near Center Reach, yeah. What else we got? 11 minutes, guys. Miss from C. I lost my old account when I got a new phone. Can I show you the watch again? What watch are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Don't know. I'm not cranky today. I don't know. It's Saturday and I have a doctor's appointment that I've been waiting for. So I'm kind of happy. But I got to drive a half hour to get there. Annoying. But then I'm going to get my meatloaf on the way back. So yes. New York Yankees ring. Yes. I collect sports rings. Why were the kid from Defantes doing video? I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. Not a clue. I don't know. Have I bought anything else from the guy that didn't release the Daytona? I don't know what you're talking about. Love the strap. Oh, you got it, brother. Oh, I'll hit it. You got it, brother. I don't know what John Mayer's are. You mean a green Daytona? Yeah, they're still okay. Knicks fan? No. Will Eagles repeat? Definitely not. Definitely not. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Ever hit up Arthur Avenue? No, I haven't. I knew the kid that owned, what was it, Lobster Box or Lobster King, King Lobster or something like that. Crazy. Next case. Let's wrap this up, guys. Come on, we got 10 minutes. Pepsi discontinued. Who gives a shit? We don't care. I don't care about watches being discontinued. They're discontinued for a reason. What are my thoughts on Vintage Omega? I don't like Vintage Omega. That's Shannon's. Shannon is the Vintage Omega guy. Best watch to hold for 10 years? I don't know. What's the best stock to hold for 10 years? There's no answer to that. There's no answer that I'm going to say publicly. If you're going to invest, then we have a different mindset. City Island Lobster Box, correct. Rolex 1601 dates yellow. Yeah, that means that it used to be a two-tone. Or that they just, Holy Grail watch. I don't have any Holy Grail watches. I don't really give a shit that much. Did I see the Cavs Celtic? I will not watch basketball. I will not watch basketball. It's a fucking weak sport right now. It's weak. Yep, Shannon is the #1 vintage Omega guy right now in our group. New content? I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? Okay, YouTube. We are rocking and rolling here. Any advice for buying a vintage watch? Join the group. Give me $20 a month and I'll give you advice. How's that? My lives are on TikTok and now so far on YouTube. Once I get the different systems set up, it'll probably be on Instagram also. New release? Not at all. Couldn't care less. Rolex 1601 blue stick dial, 3,500. If it's an original blue dial, it's a good deal. It's probably not. TikTok is Vucom Verified, at Vucom Verified. Thank you so much, D-Stack. Thoughts on James Cameron? Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Just not. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. 8 minutes, 8 minutes. Thank you so much, Boychuk. Fair price? There's no such thing as fair. Fair is a place where they have Ferris wheels and sell corn dogs. No such thing as fair. Buy something that is priced properly and you get value. Don't nickel and dime. I never ask people to like the live. And hell no. What do I look like? What do I look like? Cyberbagger? I don't cyberbag. It's not what I do. I don't cyberbeg. I do not sell merch. I do as much for people as I possibly can without overstepping into my, into my wheelhouse of knowledge that needs to be paid for. We charge people $20 a month for a group, and it's the best $20 you're ever going to spend. Oh, I don't cyberbeg. I hate it. I hate it. People want to send it. Okay. Send it to people who, who are truly deserving. You might go Monday. Thanks, baby. Take care, Rock. Date indicator is yellow. Yeah, you got to find a new one. New date wheel is expensive. Been off socials. You're going to do a market update. I will. I certainly will. I certainly will. Certainly will. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, we're out of here, guys. Yeah, that's just terrible. What is your problem? What are people's problems when they post like, nasty stuff like that? It's just so unnecessary. Just so unnecessary. Just so unnecessary. Terrible. Something, I'm going to do it. There you go. And remove. There you go. Yeah. That's just uncalled for. You don't do that here on my page. Jordan's not around, so. $14K for Starbucks, $16.5 for a Batgirl. I don't know. Join the group. Ask those guys. Ask them. Listen, I am not your free information network, guys. That's not what I do. That is not what I do. I don't ask for money. I sit here, I give the information. Group membership, link is in the bio, or go to vucom.com. You have to go through WHOP. You try to get around that WHOP, you will find yourself in a fake group, and you will be in a world of shit. Oh, you like that one with Ed and Little Eddie and Albert? Yeah. And Little Ed? 20 bucks a month, cancel anytime. Yeah, Rogers is a bit of a fucking head case. He's a bit of a head case. I don't know. You buy vintage watches under 1500, you're a smart man. Yeah, stay away from the fake groups. What do I do? I don't think he's washed up. I think he's in good shape. He needs look, he needs what every quarterback needs, a solid offensive line. Oh God. I don't understand why. This is constantly a problem. Go to vucom.com. No, we're not open on Sundays. Trust me. Trust me, we're not. Yeah, I hope it goes well too. 4 minutes, 4 minutes. We don't deal with cheap stuff in the market. It's not what I deal with. Can you truly believe this? He could still have an MVP level season. Listen, Brady did. Do I dance for watches? Oh no, not offhand. Next case. Okay, guys, let everybody know that we are reposting this whole thing. The only problem with this is that you can't see the comments. I wish there was a way to do it. Room tour? Here, take a look. Here. There. You're going to Istanbul. Good for you. Sent a message on Instagram. You got it, brother. Rodgers is not Brady. No, he is not. Certainly isn't. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Thank you. The official timekeeper of the bell is Dirk. Love you and Vucom's content. I know he's not your son, but you guys are like family. Yeah, we fight like family too. Sent a message. Thank you. Do I ever flip Pete on prices for watches? Coin flip? I invented the coin flip. Look at my Instagram, please. If you screen record, yeah, but I don't know. YouTube is funny. Oh, my father's good. Oh man, that sounds good. Sounds good, Sir Lord Talu. I like that name. All right, guys, we're doing okay. Doing okay over here. We've got 2 minutes left to go. Hey, Papa Bob, take care. Is my father in the watch business? No, my father worked for UPS. That clock is throwing you off? No, his clock is 100% original. Very rare clock. I was showing Johnny Black my clocks last night. 2 nights ago, sorry. Next case. Oh, yeah, it's not the back, it's my shoulder. Yeah, I just have a battery out. I don't put the batteries in. My battery changing days are over. I have evolved. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I'll give you guys the whole thing. I have a 1982 tone Jubilee with nipple dot Jubilee, probably worth about 11 grand. You see it moving up in the future. Do you have Apple stock? Do you see that moving up in the future? Give used to. Yeah. Do I like a vintage Omegas? No. Put the fries in the bag. Listen, we do. Where did the Buckley dial come from? I don't know. When you're God tier like I am, people like to call things. I made it up actually, but I was kind of God tier when I did that. I'm gonna end on that. I'm gonna end on that. Thank you, chat. Thank you, brother. We're about to get going. Dirk, I'm waiting. Lenny, I was thinking of you last night, brother. Mwah. Say hi to the family, pal. What else we got? It's about to go down. We are about to leave. Everybody, you can see the repost of this on YouTube. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh, thank you, Mwah, Ferrari. Thank you, Len. It's my guy. It's getting ready to go. Legit check on Vucom verified. Oh, yeah, man. I made a mistake. I'm sorry, Bob. Sorry, brother. No excuses. I was driving. I look at stuff. I thought it was a mini sub. That's what it looked like. Guys, we're out of here. I got to go to my AD after all of this. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is about to leave the building. Boom.